So I told you the next video is going to be an interesting topic, and it truly is. So I came back to this road. I haven't done this road in quite a while, actually. So I thought we'd come here. Let's get right into this video. There has been another video released this week that I just can't help but comment on. Oh my goodness, this one is crazy. And when I mean crazy, I'm not just, yo, welcome back to a brand new video. Today's so crazy. I'm just vlogging me eating cereal, get millions of views. I want to put an R behind my name. What up, snowcatters? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to start any more drama or shots. Let me just get into this, okay? It is crazy. A video surfaced of a motorcyclist in not Southern California, but Northern California on his Harley Davidson. And he is riding along, and out of nowhere it starts to get what's called a head shake, which means literally it starts doing this to the point where it's uncontrollable, and he gets thrown off, does a sweet 360, face plants, slides. Ouch. I can tell you right now that the video doesn't show it, but his face is mangled, his arms are mangled, his chest, his back is mangled. I've been down in gear, and when it's broken through my gear, I got a little road rash here and there, and it hurts. I've also been down with no gear at 1/10 of that speed he was going, and it hurt like a mofo. My goodness, I cringed when I saw it. But I'm not so worried about this individual crash per se as the whole scenario. I wasn't going to make a video on this one little video until I did some research. I searched for Harley Davidson wobble or head shake or whatever you want to call it, and oh my god, there has been lawsuits over this, there has been deaths over this, there has been investigations, there has been settlements. This is big news. I never knew about this until it was one video. I said, well, let's do some searching. Is it common? Because at first everyone's like, well, it could be tires, it could be improperly inflated tires, it could be worn out tires, tread life, could be wheel bearings, could be he's been down and didn't align the bike, or the head's out of alignment, or the forks, this and that. It could be all these maintenance issues, which I agree, a lot of maintenance issues for a bike anyway is very important, because if you don't have proper maintenance, you don't have four wheels to just kind of roll off and stop, and four brakes. You have half of everything. You got two brakes, two wheels, you know, the amount of maintenance items that it could be. But that's why I researched it. It's not a maintenance item. It is a Harley Davidson defect. Harley Davidsons are known to come from the factory with what's called a death wobble. They call it the Harley Davidson death wobble. Went down this small country road just to show you I should be able to let go of this F09's handlebars and nothing happen. It's like removing your hands from a steering wheel. Does your car start violently shaking? No. This is a control input. I want to turn right, I push right. I want to turn left, I push left. That's the way it works. This is a control input. It's not designed to be gripped on like, oh, you know, and you're fighting the bike. That's how you don't ride. You ride with very light control, smooth inputs. I want to go left, guys. You literally push left. Look. You want to go right? You literally push right. It's a control input. You're not supposed to grab onto it unless you're in dirt. That's different. Let's not go there. This is for street riding. Most people don't know this. The way you ride a bike is you don't lean your body or whatever. You simply push where you want to go. Push to right. Look, that's all I'm doing, guys. It's not being dramatic. I'm literally just pushing the handlebar, and look, I go left. That's the way it works, okay? So now that you guys kind of know how handlebars works, if you don't know how bikes work and are kind of curious about what's going on with this motorcycle, is that it's a control input, it's smooth, you can let go and nothing happen. You push and stuff happens. That's how a bike works. Ta-da, okay, cool. With the Harley Davidson, something is improperly engineered on that bike that causes it to be unstable at speed or entering corners or exiting corners. First, it could have been like a tank slapper. Everyone's like, well, in the comments I saw on Instagram, it could be a tank slapper. Well, what's a tank slapper, snowcat? Glad you asked. A tank slapper, let's just pull over here so I can use my hands. A tank slapper is, here's the bike, okay? Front wheel, back wheel. When you accelerate the bike, the front wheel comes up, right? If the front wheel comes down not in alignment with the rear wheel, so it's a little bit skewed in the point of direction, so for example, if you wheelie and then come down, the front wheel's out of alignment, it'll cause the wheel to like crazily, they go like this, like just crazy. And it's called a slapper because the tire is out of alignment. So you get what's called a steering dampener, a small little shock absorber, if you will, to dampen what the road is doing to the bike. Not what you're doing to the bike, pushing the inputs. It's what the road's doing to the front tires and what it's causing the bike to do. So people said, oh, it could be a tank stopper, but it wasn't. He wasn't accelerating. He was going at 80 miles an hour. He was going at a constant speed. The problem is now is that I was doing some research, and it's not maintenance. It's not a tank slapper. There you go, let go of the handlebars. What's going to happen? Nothing. I can even move my whole body. Look, this bike is inherently stable. That Harley was not stable. I'm not too sure if the stupid handlebars he puts on that makes him ride like this did anything with that or whatever, but it's a Harley Davidson defect and well known with lots of lawsuits. That dog is out. That's not good. Watch out, dog, don't get run over. It's not good. It's a known Harley Davidson problem, and they haven't addressed it. Multiple models are affected, and if you search Google for Harley Davidson death wobble, it's everywhere. So how do you fix that, Snowcat? You don't buy a Harley. That's what you do. I'm not knocking Harleys, guys. I'm not knocking the riding style. I'm not knocking whatever. You know, people think I don't like Harleys, which is true. I don't like Harleys. I don't like the Harley rider's attitude. I have friends that ride Harleys, and they're really nice because they're a rider. They like to ride. They don't really care about you know, whatever it is that the Harley riders have to go around and prove something to you because they're cooler than you or whatever it may be. So guys, yeah, I want to quickly preface this. This is not a Harley hate video. I'm not hating on Harleys. I'm just hating on their engineering, their lack of engineering. Big engines, loud, noisy, slow, uncomfortable. They vibrate. Like, it's just, I just don't know why people buy them, but whatever. So to further this, with that it's not a maintenance issue, is the fact that CHP wanted to use some motorcycles for California Highway Patrol, right? And they did some fast testing with brand new bikes. They did a Harley Davidson because that's what police forces typically use, was Harleys. And what they did was they said, well, we want to check out other bikes as well. So they also took the BMW bike as well. I believe the one they use is a K1200. I think, I'm not too sure, but they had a Harley and BMW extensive tests to see how it performed for their duties, and they came to the conclusion that the Harley Davidson had head shake issues entering, exiting, and also while under normal conditions at highway speed. That is so bad. So they went with BMWs, which are 10 times better at everything they want them to do in terms of their job, and that's why it's so mind-blowing. The second part of this video also raises the question of his gear. The guy isn't wearing anything. No gloves, no jacket, no pants. But the question is gear. This guy wasn't wearing anything. And the helmet he had was one of those stupid skull caps with no face on it. So he face planted hard. And on the video description of the original video, it said that he had a broken nose, his face was bloody, he was blood all over his arms and chest. It's just gross what he did to himself. And it came out so unexpected. It wasn't a bad driver, it wasn't poor riding, just unexpectedly the bike had a really bad head shake and threw him off. You have to be prepared for all situations, and he wasn't. So, oh my goodness, like, you know, it's his choice not to wear gear. I personally always wear gear, but just for other riders and new riders that watch my channel, trust me, wear your gear. A, you look cooler wearing gear. B, it's you just feel at home and safe. It's what you do. A chef puts on his chef coat. A race car driver puts on his fire retardant suit. Ha, this is a Harley right there. Hoes put on dresses for the club. You know, it's proper outfits for the proper occasion, and wearing gear is the proper gear for this occasion. So I don't want to be your mother, so, you know, that's your choice. Wear gear. I wear gear. I, you know, suggest you do as well. And the other question is now, what is going to happen? Is there going to be a lawsuit out of this for Harley again? Because not the first one. Search up on Google. So what are your thoughts about the bike, the gear, the situation? It totally sucks. I totally feel for the rider. Nothing was wrong whatsoever with his riding. He was just chilling. This person hasn't even looked. It's a stop sign there, Chief. It's just disbelief. Just disbelief. I don't know what to say. I feel so bad for the dude, you know? He's gonna have scars for life. And also, I'll end this video on one small note, boys and girls, is that if he was wearing gear, proper full gear, he would have came out of that unscathed. He didn't get run over. He didn't hit a stopped object. There was no broken bones. He just simply slid along the ground. If he was wearing full gear, he would have had maybe some bruising and some sore limbs, you know, from being stretched funny or whatever. He would have had no road rash, no broken nose. He had a full face on. It would have, yeah, guys, just wear your gear. The outcome of that video would have been very different, very different. So sorry for the negative video, boys and girls. It has to be talked about. It's a crazy video. I want to share it with you all. Plus I had my points on the engineering of Harleys and wearing gear, which is very two important points. Oh fuck it, it sounds like a Harley hate video, doesn't it? Some guys love them, I get it. It's the looks, it's the cool factor, it's all the gear, I get it. The style of cruising or whatever, brapping around and really loud, pissing off all your neighbors, and I get it. That's it, guys. Till next video, you guys stay hot. Snowcat out. Peace.